Hello, I'm Scott Peets, and I'm graduating this semester with a degree in sustainable agriculture. I grew up in New Bedford, Mass. Some of my interests is fishing and some outdoor stuff. My uncle had a small farm in Acushnet, so I used to go there all the time as a child. My goal was to be a photographer, so I didn't have means of getting a loan, so my plan was to work, gain some credit, and then get a loan to go to photography college, which I did do in 2004. And then I joined the National Guard. And when I came home from basic training from the National Guard, I decided that I think going back to school and furthering my education. And my original goal when I came back was to go into computer information systems. Because I already had a photography background, I joined Prevailing Winds, a club that's on campus. It's an art and literary journal. So I was very involved with that, and I was going to all the meetings, and there was a club fair. And I was sitting at the table for Prevailing Winds, and across from us was Seeds of Sustainability, which is the club that I'm president of now. And they had a beehive there and stuff like that. So I started talking to the members and the people sitting there, and that sparked my interest. A week later, I had my own bees, and I just wanted to learn everything to do with food and where it came from, how it was grown, and the whole food system and stuff like that. So I just knew that, I need to make that change. My interest started to grow, I think, because I was naive. You want to trust that everybody has the best interest for you, and you buy stuff from the grocery store, and you do all this stuff, and then when I started actually looking into it and looking at watching documentaries and stuff like that, you start saying, like, wait a second, like, that doesn't add up to me. It doesn't add up to a healthy future. Switching over to the sustainable ag program, I wasn't really sure that I wanted to start a farm yet. But I got deployed to Afghanistan with the National Guard, and it was there that I made the actual choice, because I knew when I came home with money that I might have saved that I wanted to start a business. And so I had some other business ideas unrelated to agriculture, and I read a lot of books over there and watched some documentaries on my computer when I had free time. And one day it just hit me. I was like, I want to farm. That's my calling, you know what I mean? That's who I am. So now I have this farm in Dartmouth. I want to have a whole stacking system. So my model of farming uses biomimicry and a stacking rotational grazing methods. So the more animals you have, the more of a better system that you can create. So we started getting sheep and a couple goats for possible milk, and like I said, chickens and ducks. Last year we mainly sold eggs. This year we should have everything set. We'll be selling at 3 farmers markets, and we sell direct to consumer as well. And we'll be selling chicken, lamb, maybe duck, turkey. We'll have eggs. We have chicken and duck eggs. And we're going to also be doing some homemade jams and stuff like that. I think my BCC degree, it might not necessarily, I don't have to apply for a job, so it doesn't work that way, but the information and the knowledge that I've gained and learned is, is almost invaluable. It's stuff that I'll be using here. It's stuff that I'll be, telling people in the future.